everyone, welcome to a new video. So today I thought I would start to share with you how I've been getting on with growing my YouTube channel. So this is actually week 2 of growing my baby sensory channel, but I kind of started sharing in my last video how I was also growing this channel. So originally I was planning on just showing you how I was growing my baby one because that's the one that's kind of further along and this channel is still relatively new. However, I thought I would kind of share with you how I've been growing both, because I have actually been noticing that I've been growing a bit more on this channel, more than what I expected. So yeah, so this is week 2. So if you'd like to see how I got on in week 1, I'll leave that video linked, and if you want to see how, where I started off and what I was doing, make sure to check that one out. And what I'll do is I'll flip you around and I'll let you see how I've been getting on so far this week. So just to kind of remind you where I kind of left off last week, I think last week, the end of the video, I was still kind of finishing off, or I had just finished making my 30 baby sensory videos. So my plan was to make 30 videos that I was going to post onto my channel at 1 per day, so that there was basically going to be a constant stream of videos uploaded onto my channel once every day. So I think I just finished creating those videos at the end of the last video. So I haven't actually created any new videos for my channel this week so far, but I've still obviously been growing, there's still obviously been, new people watching and things like that. And what I'm actually going to concentrate on this week, but not today. Today is Thursday. So at the weekend, I'm planning on doing a few things to try and get new subscribers on my channel. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a second. So here we are in my YouTube studio for my baby sensory channel. So as you can see here, this is Thursday, as I said. So we're a couple of days into this next week. So I'm on 474 subscribers. So definitely more than what I kind of finished off with a couple of days ago. I think I've maybe gotten about maybe 10 subscribers or something. So, and definitely gaining more subscribers more steadily than what I was previously, so that's fantastic. And I did mention that this little notification came up here saying that I'd reached 4,000 watch hours. However, when I went into the Earn tab on my studio, so I'll just kind of go into that just now and scroll down. This is kind of where you can see, once you've met the requirements to be monetized. So now I have actually hit the 4,000 public watch hours. I'm at 4,179, which is great that they still count, over the 4,000, so they don't just hit 4,000 and that's it. So it was a couple of days after I'd hit the 4,000 that it actually kind of registered here, but whatever, that's fine. So I'm still under halfway for my subscribers. So as you can see, I need to hit 1,000 and I'm about halfway. So yeah, so it's only part way through the second week. We'll see if I can hit the 1,000. I think, to be honest with you, I'm probably going to need maybe like a viral video to really get me up close to that 1,000. But even if I can gain maybe an extra couple of hundred over the next month, that would be amazing. So this is my sort of list of all my videos that I've got scheduled out. So as you can see here, I've got quite a lot. It goes right up into the beginning of March, as I say, because it's 30 days after I started. So my last video, this one here, the rainbow fruit and veg one, that just came out this morning and it's had about 42 views. So I've noticed that sometimes my videos tend to pick up really quickly. Sometimes I can get into close to 1,000 views after the first day, and then sometimes it can take a little bit longer. So it just kind of depends really. But I have noticed that if I go back to kind of when I started, which is this B video here, all of my videos that I've gotten so far are right at, this one's 948, but a lot of them are either 1,000 views, just over 1,000 views actually, or a little bit under, which is fantastic. This one here, the ice cream one, that's a little bit less. That came out when did that come out? The 11th. So that was a couple of days ago. But I don't actually doubt that that's going to get up to about 1,000. I think that's probably going to hit. I think I'm probably going to average to about roughly 1,000 views per video, which is great. And then this butterfly one came out yesterday. And then today, this rainbow one. So tomorrow, I've got a caterpillar one coming out. You can see how I've got that little premiere kind of label there. That's what I've been doing with all my videos, is the day before the video, I've been setting it to premiere so that on my channel, so I'll just kind of show you just now what it looks like. So if you go to my channel, and I actually thought this would be up the top, but it's here. So this is the upcoming video that's going to be coming out, and so it has a little upcoming label on it if you're to actually go on my channel, and it tells you what date and what time it's going to come out, so that if you know, you can actually set it to notify you. So I actually thought that that would be up the top, like as in up at the latest part, and it's not even on your home page either. So to me that would be a lot more useful if it was actually one of the first things that people would see if they came on to my channel. But anyway, so yeah, so if people come across it, it means that if they, you know, they can be notified when it comes out, and I'm kind of hoping that it will kind of help people or encourage people to subscribe, so then they don't miss any new videos. So that's kind of how I've been doing so far with my baby channel. So I'm going to flip you around in a second again and show you how I've been going with this channel. So this channel is kind of taking me a little bit longer to get to grips with what I actually wanted to share on this channel. So if you actually look at some of my older videos, they're more related to helping teachers teach certain things. And then I've got a few kind of more business ones, and then I've also got vlog ones as well related to me living in Edinburgh and things like that. So I think I had a good long hard think about what I wanted to do with this channel, and I definitely want to still be helping people that, you know, are starting a business, that maybe want to leave, you know, their day job to maybe start a business, or to start, you know, being an entrepreneur. So that is definitely something I want to be talking about. But I'll show you in a little second what I actually did to kind of help me really sort of figure out what it was I wanted to talk about. But I thought I'm going to actually share my sort of progress with this channel as well. So I'm not going to be posting every single day. So I'm not doing like a sort of 30-day sort of challenge to myself with this channel yet. But I think I might do it in the future, because I do think that it will really help grow my channel. So this is going into my sort of normal channel. I used to call it a vlog channel, but it's not just vlogs now, so I don't really know what to call it. So this channel. So I'm currently at 265 subscribers. I've actually gained, I think maybe about 10-ish again subscribers in the last sort of few days, which is a lot more than what I was expecting. And this video here, which is talking about my 30-day plan to grow on YouTube, has actually done quite well. So that came out just Friday past, so just nearly a week now, and it's actually gotten 236 views, which is way more than what I was expecting it to get. And it's only a 6-minute video, and as you can see from the thumbnail, I literally filmed it in my car. So going into my other videos, so I do have another one coming out tomorrow. You can't really see, it's not really focusing. So coming out on Friday, and this is actually talking about week 1 of me growing on YouTube. So if you want to watch that one, it will already be out when, obviously it's out before filming this video, so I'll leave it linked. But my other videos, if you kind of look at the views, all my other videos were getting under 100 views. Like there's one that's 33, 67, 83. I mean, I've got 101 there. That's like a vlog, I think. And then the 3, that's actually a private video, so I'm not going to count that. But yeah, 43, 79, yeah, so, and again, the 3 is another private video that I use for my my teaching email list. So, but yeah, a lot of them are under 100 views, which obviously, you know, isn't, I mean, it's obviously better, it's better, again, still better than what I was expecting, but I'd like it to try and obviously get more views. But this one, my latest one, the one that's 236 views, and it's actually got quite a few comments as well, which is great, because obviously you're wanting people to engage with your video and actually start a little conversation with what you're talking about. So that was my, as I said, I started my YouTube channel in my 30s. So again, as you can see, it's just a little 6-minute video about what I was kind of planning on doing. And the people that have commented have kind of said, oh, they're looking forward to seeing my week 1 update. So fingers crossed, the people that were interested in the first video will come back to see my progress, and then hopefully people that are interested in week 1 video will come back and watch this video. That's the kind of plan. Then for going into the sort of monetization kind of side of it, so 256 subscribers, and I've got 200, oh, that's the same, no, sorry, 265 subscribers, and then 256 watch hours. So still quite a bit off, but yeah, we're getting there. So I wanted to share with you as well, I'm sort of looking a bit more into deciding what type of content, as I mentioned before, that I'm going to share on this channel. So I had a good think about sort of what content pillars, so sort of overarching topics that I kind of wanted to talk about. And I'll kind of share with you in a little second, I've got them on my laptop here, the ones that I kind of decided on from, you know, looking at my experience, the kind of things that I like speaking about. So what I've got here is I've actually got 6 content kind of pillars, like sort of topics that I can kind of pick something from. So I've kind of got business and income strategies, so obviously different ways to earn money, to start a business, things like that, productivity and work-life balance, leaving the 9 till 5 job and sort of how your mindset shifts, marketing and business growth, another pillar, passive income and digital products, and then the last one is kind of like vlog, real life behind the scenes type content. So what I've actually done is I've actually put these different topics into a spreadsheet and then kind of came up with different ideas for each like pillar or each topic. So I know it's a bit small, it's maybe a bit tricky to see. I'm actually going to make this a bit bigger. So much bit difference. Anyway, as you can see, I've actually got, so I've got my sort of different headings here. So business, income and strategies, productivity, mindset shift, marketing, passive income, and then the last one there is like vlog type content. And what I did was I kind of came up with different ideas that went into each of these topics, and I was actually quite surprised to see that the 2 areas that I've got by far the biggest list of ideas, and these are the ideas that I was most excited about, was like the productivity, work-life balance and mindset shift kind of, you know, areas. So I do think that's probably going to be the direction that my channel is going to go, which I'm quite surprised at. I thought I'd be wanting to make more content like how-to type content, like how to set up a website, how to set up an online store, or how to, you know, even set up a teachers pay teachers store, how to create different digital products. And I do have those kind of things on my list, like how to monetize, you know, a blog, how to maybe create different types of marketing materials and things to share on social media, because these are all things that I do and that, you know, I've got experience with. However, I feel like obviously I'm more interested in the sort of work-life balance side of it, or the mindset shift. And I feel like that's actually the areas that a lot of people maybe don't talk about as much. Like most people talk about the how-to side. Like people want to learn, you know, how to do this, how to do that, how to make money, how to start a business. Whereas the mindset side of it, I do think is actually equally as important, because if you've not got the right mindset, and if you've not got the right things in place to make sure you're productive and that you're making best use of your time, while also making sure that you feel good about doing it and you've got a good sort of, you know, you're keeping in mind your well-being, then it doesn't really matter if you know how to make a website. It's not really going to be the best and the best outcome, because, you know, I feel like you always need to be in a good sort of mental place before you can actually do all these things. So so I feel like a lot of these ideas as well are really gearing towards making things easy and not sort of reinventing the wheel and giving yourself extra work. That's something that I do feel quite passionate about, and it's something that in my business I have been really trying to focus on, is looking at what I've already got and how I can make that work harder for me, rather than starting from scratch all the time and making a new product all the time and then having to try and market it and get people to look at it. And you know, you feel like you're starting from scratch a lot of the time. Whereas obviously there is times when that's a good thing, and it's obviously good to keep things fresh and to come up with new things. However, I don't want to forget about the things that I've already created and, you know, not sort of make the best use of them. So I do feel like, it's definitely opened my eyes into what I think this channel is going to be kind of gearing towards, so I'm quite excited about that. So we're now nearly at the end of week 2 of my Planet Growing on YouTube. So what I'm going to do is share with you kind of where I've ended up with subscribers, watch hours and things like that. And then I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing for trying to gain more subscribers on my baby channel, and that's kind of what I'm going to be working on tonight. So we're now in my YouTube studio for my baby sensory channel. So as you can see here, the subscribers that I've ended up on is 482, so definitely still growing, although very slowly, but it's still definitely gaining subscribers, which is great. And then this is actually my latest video, which came out this morning, a ladybird themed one, and it's already had 172 views, which I'm quite happy with. So I'm now in the earn section of my channel, sort of showing with the milestones for monetization. So as you can see, as I said, 482 subscribers, and I've got 4,439 watch hours. So that's actually almost another 500 watch hours, I think, than when I last kind of caught up with you, because I was kind of maybe just over 4,000. So the watch hours are definitely racking up. They're definitely, you know, that part of my channel is definitely growing pretty quickly. So we're now back in the content section of my channel with all my videos that have either been published or are ready to go. So as you can see here, my views seem to have decreased a little bit. However, I have actually noticed something. So my views down here, I've got roughly, you know, 1,500, you know, over 1,000, couple of thousand views for some of these videos here. And then, I mean, don't get me wrong, this one here is 682 views. That is, what one's that? The ice cream one. And then we've got, the next one is 818, that's pretty good, butterfly one. But then the next one, which is my rainbow themed one, it's only got 486 views, so it definitely has dropped quite a bit. And then the caterpillar one is a little bit more. However, you see how it says here premiered next to the date and then published. So I think I've mentioned before, one of the things I was going to try and do to gain subscribers is set each new video that's coming out to premiere, and it actually comes up on your channel as like a coming soon video. So I kind of thought that would be a good way to try and entice people to come back to your channel and to hopefully subscribe. And I have noticed that drop from 800 and odd to 400 and odd, that video there was premiered as well as the ones before, but I didn't premiere this one. That one was just published, and there's quite a big difference in views. The next one, as you can see, I've premiered again, and that's got more views, that's got 650. And then my last two, which I just published, they've only got 100 and odd views. So definitely a bit of a drop there, and that's videos that have been out for a couple, this one's been out for maybe a day, the numbers one, and then Ladybird one, actually that just came out this morning, and that's already got 165 views. So actually I think that's maybe a bit better. So I'm definitely going to make sure and try and set all my new videos that are coming out to premiere, because I do think that is making a difference with the initial amount of views that I'm getting on each video. So now let's have a little look at this channel. So I'm on 270 subscribers, so again that's definitely growing, although still quite slow, but I'm definitely happy with the growth. And then my video that came out on Friday, this is my latest one. This is about my week 1 kind of progress. So if you do want to watch that, I'll leave it linked below. And I've already got 154 views, so pretty happy with that. If I have a little look at my content, as I said, the one that's 244 views, that was my first video kind of talking about what my plan would be to grow my YouTube channels. And then the second, the video that's just come out, that's at 151 views. So I'm kind of releasing a video on this channel once a week, which isn't as much as what I'd like to do, but you know, that's kind of what I can do just now, because I'm kind of concentrating on growing my baby channel. But definitely a lot more views in the videos before. As you can see, some of them weren't even really getting 50, not 100, and then the last couple are definitely getting significantly more views and comments, which is actually, that's what I'm really, really happy about, is the engagement. And then if I go into the Earn tab, we've got our subscribers, 270 and 260 watch hours. So one of the things that I'm definitely noticing from doing this kind of 30-day challenge, is actually quite interesting comparing like a faceless YouTube channel to a sort of normal YouTube channel, is that on my baby sensory channel, the watch time hours, it seems to be quite easy to get the 4,000 watch time hours as a subscribers. That's a little bit tricky, which you kind of would expect, because on a faceless channel, there's not really a person, there's not really anything, I suppose, relatable about it. So maybe people are not really inclined to subscribe because they're not invested in the person that's on that channel. And then my other channel, this channel, the watch time hours seem to be coming in very, very slowly, even though there are videos that are on my channel that are a good 20 minutes, 25 minutes long. And then the subscribers though, those seem to be a little bit quicker for how often I'm posting. But I do think that is because of the fact that I'm showing my face and that I'm talking, so maybe people find it more relatable. So definitely interesting comparing the two different kinds of channels. So I wanted to quickly show you how I'm actually making shorts of my longer baby videos. So I wasn't sure how well this would actually work, so I'm actually using CapCut, which is what I use to edit my YouTube videos. So what I've done up here is I've imported my full-length YouTube video, which is obviously horizontal. However, what I've done is I've made the screen that I'm kind of obviously making it into is vertical. So what I've done is I've basically added that footage to the video, and I'm kind of picking out the section that kind of looks best. So obviously, because it's went from horizontal to vertical, it is very much zoomed in, but there is definitely bits that look pretty good zoomed in as part of the video. So I'm just going to kind of show you the bit that I've chosen, and obviously it's got the music as well. So as you can see there, even though it's zoomed in, it still looks pretty good, and it's, so I've kind of picked a few scenes from the video and then just kind of picked out a chunk, and that is going to be like my YouTube short, or what I'm going to use for my short form content. So I'm actually quite surprised at how well that's worked, because what I would do in the past, which is another way you can kind of sort of take longer videos and make them shorter, is I would actually go into the original video on Canva. I think I showed before that that's what I used to make the videos, and I would kind of just take some of the scenes and then put it into a different sized video. So like making sure the video was kind of like a, you know, an Instagram reel vertical size on Canva, and then just kind of move the images around so that I was adapting the video a little bit to kind of fit the space. However, this is so much quicker. So you're basically just taking your long video and then uploading it and then putting it into a vertical format. And I mean, obviously it is zoomed in, it is going to look a little bit different than what your longer video is. However, I do feel like it would work for, you know, if you're wanting to cut up potentially a long form talking head video, it would just mean that your face is a little bit more zoomed in. So I definitely think that would work with lots of different types of videos, like a very quick way to take your longer video and make it into shorter videos. You can actually do it on on CapCut with longer videos anyway. I've done it before in the past, but it takes forever. So like times before when I've uploaded a full length video, and it will do it automatically for you, but it takes quite a long time. And then times that I've done it, after it's sort of done what it does, at the end it will say, oh sorry, we couldn't do it. And it doesn't work for my baby sensitive videos, because I think it needs to be videos that you're actually talking in, so that the AI can kind of pick out your main talking points. So definitely for the baby sensitive videos, this seems to be the quickest, the easiest, and it looks really good as well. So I'm just going to do that with the rest of my videos that have already been published, make them into short form, and then I'm going to go ahead and start scheduling them out on, you know, on different places. So I'm just in the process of scheduling out all my shorts that I've made on CapCut of my baby videos. So this is the first one that I'm kind of scheduling just now, and usually I just put a very simple title and description. I don't sit and write a whole big description like what I would do if it was a full-length video. But something that I've noticed, which is a little bit annoying, and I think this is obviously because it's a kids channel, is that I can't add a related video. So if this was not a kids channel, so I'll definitely be doing this on my main channel, is if you post a short, you can actually pick a related video and almost use your short as like a little bit of a trailer or a clip to your main video, so that people can click on it and then actually get taken to your full length video. So that's something I just wanted to kind of highlight. If you don't have a a kids channel, that's something you can definitely do. But unfortunately, with it being a kids channel, I actually can't do this. So I've just finished scheduling out all my sort of shortened vertical videos onto my YouTube channel as YouTube Shorts, and I've also scheduled a load out onto Pinterest, so that they'll come up as little videos on my Pinterest account and obviously lead to my full-length videos. So I'm trying to decide what to do next. So I personally don't feel like posting stuff on my Instagram does particularly well. Like, I've tried it for other parts of my business and it never ever translates to people really clicking through or, you know, actually coming off of Instagram. So I was kind of thinking, should I make, you know, like, should I schedule out the little shortened videos onto my Instagram account so then they're sort of being shared as reels? But I think what I might do instead is I might actually create some little just like posts, as in static posts. And my main thing is I'll probably schedule it out onto my YouTube channel, but as a community post, and then maybe do a few onto my Instagram, because I'm already making them anyway for the YouTube channel. So I don't mind then putting them onto my Instagram and just sort of see how that goes. But I'm not really going to focus on using Instagram. I've not really had that much success with it. like in the past. So I think that's what I might do just now. And the main reason is as well is it's just me being a bit lazy, because all the videos that I've got are obviously on my laptop and I can't be bothered trying to get them onto my phone so that I can then schedule them out onto Instagram using my phone. However, if I make images, that will be on Canva, and obviously I can access Canva on my laptop and on my phone, so it's a lot easier to get the images from Canva saved onto my phone so that I can then get them onto my Instagram account. So yeah, so I think that'll be easier. So I've decided to totally change what I was going to do there for the community post. So instead of deciding to go into Canva and make some static posts that I would then put onto my community post and then potentially share onto my Instagram account, I've decided just to go into YouTube Studio and just make some community posts. So this is probably the most I've actually used it to make little posts. So I've not done any images. What I've done is I've just done a sort of rotation of doing some like polls. So when you go in to make a community post, you can see there you've got a few different options. You can either do an image with some text, an image poll, a text poll, a quiz, or a video, which is where you're actually linking one of your videos from your channel. You can also do, which is what I've done further down, is within a text post, you can write out a text, pop the link for a playlist, and then it'll actually come up as an image like that, so it's a little bit more eye-catching. So what I've done is I've just kind of done a little bit of a rotation between a poll, trying to encourage people to subscribe within the poll, promoting a playlist, and then promoting a recent video, which then is like the playlist, it comes up with an image of your thumbnail, so it's not just all text, it's going to be in your community posts. And then there's another poll, and yeah, that's basically what I've done. And it means that I'm not having to upload any extra images, I've not had to make any extra images to actually post here. I'm just using, this is everything that's within YouTube already, you know, using the images from my videos, using the images from a playlist, and then obviously the little the polls, which are a little bit more interesting to look at anyway. So definitely like the community section for that. You're not having to sit and upload images, upload separate videos or anything, upload separate files. If you don't want to, you can do it all within YouTube, which I think is actually great. So much easier, so much quicker. And so I've just finished writing out an email to go out to my email subscribers for my baby sensory channel. As I mentioned before, it's a very small email list, but I kind of thought I'm going to start sending emails out just to get into the routine of doing it, and obviously in the email encourage, you know, them to just subscribe to my channel if they haven't done already. So yeah, so that's kind of everything that I've done to try and grow or to try and get new subscribers. So just to kind of recap, I'll just grab my list just so that I don't forget anything that I've done. So what I did first of all is I sat and created shorts, sort of shortened vertical videos. I posted them, scheduled them out on my YouTube channel, so they're going out as shorts, my Pinterest account, so that they're getting shared on Pinterest. I then went and created some community posts for my YouTube channel, a mixture of polls, encouraging people to watch certain videos and playlists. And then I've just finished up writing out an email to my email subscriber list for my baby channel. So that's kind of everything I've done to try and grow the subscribers. So what I'll do is I'll finish off the video here as it's the end of the week, and next week I'll kind of check back in with you and let you know how that's going, as well as how my channel and this channel as well is growing. And yeah, so that's kind of going to wrap up this video. So what I'll do as well is I'll link below the video from week 1. So if you want to kind of have a little look at my progress from week 1, comparing it to this week's progress, make sure to watch that, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!